Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another pick a card reading, and this is going to be on what a psychic or tarot reader tell your future spouse about you. What would they say about you? So I always love these types of readings as well. So as always, I have 3 piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So if you need to take a minute to pause the video and decide on which pile is calling to you, you can do that now. Ask Spirit to help you pick a pile, whichever one is calling to you. Sometimes there could be messages in more than one pile. Sometimes there could be messages in all 3 for you guys. Honestly, you know, whatever you guys watch, there could be a message there for all of you guys. So I will be starting with pile 1, you guys. Okay, Spirit, help me to connect with pile 1, please. What would a psychic tell their future spouse? If their future spouse went to a psychic and asked them to tell me about my future spouse, what would the psychic say about them? For pile 1, what would the psychic say about pile 1? What would they tell their future spouse, please, Spirit? What would a psychic tell their future spouse about pile 1? Let's see here. Okay, so Empress here. Okay, so very feminine energy, very beautiful. The psychic would tell your future spouse that you like to look very pretty and you like to dress up nicely and you like to wear clothing that accentuates your feminine figure, or it doesn't. If you're not feminine, that's fine. You like to dress nicely. You like to leave the house looking nicely as well. And not only that, but you have this very nurturing nature about you. And a very warm nature. Like when people come upon you, they feel like you have this beautiful elegance about you, pile 1. You have this really like you, and this doesn't necessarily have to mean for all of you, but some of you guys can be independent financially. Like if you're not working for a company per se, you can be working for yourself. So the psychic would say that you have a very independent nature, but not in a cold way, but like, you know, very, you have a proud nature about you, a proud energy about you, an elegance about you. I would say that the psychic would say about you, pile 1. And also what they would say is that you've worked very, very hard to attain this greatness that you have, because I feel like a lot of you, pile 1, you try to, what I was saying about this, you try to leave the house looking nice. Like you're very, very, you dress, is this word, eloquently? You dress very nice. You always want to have your hair, everything, very, very to the T, like very, you want to like dress to impress kind of energy, and your appearance is very, you take great pride in your appearance, is what I'm trying to say. And when I keep saying there's elegance about you, pile 1, I think a lot of you have been able to gain some like financial well-being. What I was saying about, I have a feeling that some of you, if you're not working on your own, you're doing very well in an organization or a company, or you will be, you're striving for this, but you've worked hard to gain this independence and this this allure about you. You have this beauty, this, yeah, like this royal energy about you, pile 1. And also, what the psychic would tell your future spouse is that whatever you put your mind to, you are able to attain this greatness, and you're able to, you're very like you have like, not, and when I say aggressive, this is not in a negative way, but whatever you put your mind to, you put your mind to it, and like you take action. This is what I'm trying to say. And also, pile 1, with this this beautiful like royal elegant nature about you, you're also very worldly, and you like to travel, and you like to learn about different cultures and see different countries, or you would like to do this, is what the psychic would tell your future spouse. Okay, let's keep going, Spirit. What would the tarot, the psychic tell their future spouse about pile 1, please, Spirit? What would a psychic say about pile 1, please? What would a psychic say about pile 1, please, Spirit? What would a psychic say about pile 1? Yeah, you have this very beautiful energy. King of Pentacles. You've been able to attain like greatness again, like this stability in your life, this financial abundance. And if you are not there yet, you are going to attain this, pile 1. And this is what the psychic would tell your future spouse. You're a very hard worker. Whatever you put your mind to, you are able to attain it. You're able to attain financial stability, security, and you like to keep a very nice home also, or you're going to be able to have this beautiful home. Like this is a very important to you. And when I say appearances are important to you, pile 1, I'm not meaning it in like a snobby type of way, but you do take, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking great pride in our appearance, the way we look, us leaving the house looking, feeling amazing about ourselves, feeling confident about ourselves. There is nothing wrong with that at all. And having great pride in our achievements and our home, our ability to be stable and secure. What the psychic would tell your future spouse is that you want a happy home. And also what they would tell your future spouse, that if they want to court you and be in your life, not that you guys are a gold digger, but you want somebody that is financially secure also, and that's going to be able to contribute to this happy home life and these things that you've been accustomed to and you want to be made accustomed to also. Okay, so we got here, the Death card came up. So another thing that the psychic would tell your future spouse, pile 1, about you is that you guys have no problem making changes in your life. If you feel like there's something that needs to be cut loose, you have no problem. What the Queen of Swords just popped out. You have no problem letting things go if it's not serving you anymore and starting something new, ending a chapter in your life and starting a new chapter if it is in your best benefit. You guys can like see, pile 1, you can see through the fog. You're very, very analytical, and you could see your way to victory. Basically, you could see your, like, let's say you're at the beginning of your path, you could see all your way to your goal, and you know exactly what you need to do to get there. And whatever you need to cut loose to get there, you guys will do it, because you have this mindset of what you want, and you're not willing to sacrifice anything that's going to get in the way of your happiness. And then this is not like a pompous way at all. This is like, no, I deserve to have this type of happiness in my life, and I deserve to have these nice things in my life, and I'm willing to put in the work for it. I'm going to work hard for it. But also, if there's anything that's holding me back, or people that are not in my best interest, people that might, or situations that might not be in my best interest, or may be holding me back, I have no regrets cutting things loose. You know what I mean? You have no problems. And with this Queen of Swords here, you say whatever is on your mind, and you cut through the bullshit. Queen of Swords, very intelligent, smart mind for business also. Very well read. And with this 8 of Wands here, a lot of you can be very interested in traveling, so you want to learn about different cultures too and see the world also, pile 1. And that's what the psychic would tell your future spouse, that I hope you like to travel, because your future spouse really wants to travel. And the 6 of Wands just popped out. So you guys are going to have what the psychic would tell your future spouse is that people are very you're recognized as somebody that has achieved things, and you're very, you have this very proud energy, and people look up to you also, pile 1, is what the psychic would tell your future spouse. Let me see here. Anything else, Spirit? And then I'll pull some from the other cards. Anything else, Spirit? For pile 1. Oh, look at this, the Sun. Very proud energy you have. You're very warm too. They just look very like that. I keep getting this royal energy, like the lion energy, and like Leo. You know what the psychic would tell your future spouse is that you do like the spotlight a little bit, and not in an egotistic way, because you do have this warm energy about you also. And also you got 7 of Cups here. You guys have like really great ideas. Pile 1, very, very successful. The psychic will tell your future spouse, but you have a lot of ideas coming into your mind sometimes. So you can be like a little bit scatterbrained too, because you have so much ideas and creative thoughts coming to you also. Very, very analytical mind, but you have so many ideas sometimes that it's hard for you to get a little grounded sometimes, but you are able to attain a lot. Pile 1. That's what this psychic would tell your future spouse. Okay, let's pull from the energy oracle. What else, Spirit, for pile 1? What else for pile 1, please, Spirit? What would the psychic tell the future spouse? Spirit, for pile 1. For pile 1, please, Spirit. Well, what would the psychic tell? What would the psychic say about pile 1? Please, Spirit. Okay. So what the psychic would tell your future spouse is that you really appreciate romance. You appreciate nice gifts and, shows of affection, shows of like, yeah, you want to be wined and dined also. That you really, really appreciate a partner that remembers like dates, Valentine's Day, your birthdays, your anniversaries, and that you appreciate your partner going out of their way and doing sweet things for you. That's what the psychic would say. So they would tell them, like, listen, okay, and they wouldn't tell them like, oh, this person is a gold digger, but that you definitely want somebody that is healthy financially. And if there's, if the person is still working on themselves and trying to get to that place, at least that they're working on something, right? They would tell them, be like, listen, you have to definitely be, have a good head on your shoulders and, have stability and security, like as a priority in your mind. And also they would say, you definitely, this person, they would say about you that you really appreciate romance and being treated beautifully, like romantic things being done for them. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 1, please, Spirit? They would say that there's a lot of people, even though there's a lot of people that recognize and appreciate and look up to you, that there's a lot of people that are envious of your energy and all the things you've been able to attain. They will say that about you, pile 1. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else, Spirit, for pile 1? What would a psychic say about to their future spouse? Look at this, woman holding a coin. Beautiful, like feminine energy. And again, like I said, you don't have to be, like this could be masculine or feminine energy, but you are elegance, pile 1. Beautiful. And look at this. The purple color is the royal color. It keeps saying royal energy. You guys might have had a past life as, a really, really person in high society. And you really resonate with that energy, pile 1. What else, Spirit? What else? You like the nice things in life. And you deserve it. Because you guys are really hard workers, and everything that you have in your life, you've worked hard for. Spirit, what else? What else, please, Spirit? Okay, remember what I was saying about the 7 of Cups, that there's a lot of thoughts coming to you. They would say that you do have issues with indecision at times, even though you have been able to attain a lot, and you're going to be able to attain a lot if you're still on this path. You do have issues with indecision and too much thoughts coming in. You need to ground yourself and rest and rejuvenation. You guys are probably so, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you guys are so in your, trying to attain and like working on projects and trying to just, achieve all these things that, are in your mind, that you need to take time out to rest and rejuvenate. Pile 1. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? What would a psychic tell their future spouse about them, please? What would a psychic say about pile 1, please, to their future spouse, please? They would tell them that, they would be like, listen, you need to help them to like maybe write all their ideas down and help them to write the pros and cons of all the ideas in their mind, and to help you guys make sure that you're resting and rejuvenating. Look at this, accelerated motion. When you got the 8 of Wands here, you guys are dreamers. The psychic would tell your future spouse that you guys are great dreamers. You have star quality here. You see how she's looking at the star? Star quality. There, you're going to achieve great things. And look at this, firm foundation. You have a strong root chakra. Even though you do have this grounded energy and you have like strong pentacle energy and being able to bring in a prosperity, and you can be very grounded, you do still have a lot of ideas coming in, but it can be hard for you to ground sometimes, but you are still a very grounded energy. But when all these ideas come into your mind, remember to ground yourself again. But you, pile 1, great ability to attain stability and security in your life. What else, Spirit, for pile 1? What would a psychic tell them? What would a psychic tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit, for pile 1? Awareness. Yeah, definitely. This Queen of Pentacles, you can see you have great ideas. You can see your way to the end game. Whatever you're holding in your mind, you're going to be able to achieve it. What was I saying? Okay, this Empress energy, you have a very warm energy too. And you appreciate love. You guys really appreciate love and warmth from others. And this is what they're going to tell, the psychic is going to tell your future spouse about you. That you, the key to you is through your heart chakra. To make sure that you're always showing love and affection, because that is like your love language. What else, Spirit? What else for pile 1? What else, Spirit, for pile 1? You guys have movement, choices, decisions. Again, lots of decisions. Lots of decisions. You guys are great manifestors, pile 1. Whatever you put into whatever you hold in your thoughts, you're able to hold in your hand very shortly after you. Whenever you put your mind to anything, the energy moves extremely quickly. You're able to manifest it very quickly and enjoy luxuries. You're going to be well traveled. If you haven't done this already, you're going to achieve this. And this is what the psychic will tell your future spouse, to make sure that they want to travel. The key is to your heart, is love and affection and warmth, right? And to make sure that they have, a lot of ambitions also, because that's important to you, to have a nice, comfortable life. Pile 1, okay? I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, okay, Spirit, help me to connect with pile 2. Spirit. Spirit, help me clear the energy from pile 1, and let me connect with pile 2, please. Let me connect with pile 2, please. Okay, pile 2, Spirit, help me to connect with pile 2. What would a psychic tell their future spouse about them, please? For pile 2, what would a psychic tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit? For pile 2. What would a psychic say about pile 2 to their future spouse, Spirit? What would a psychic say to pile, what would a psychic say to their future spouse about pile 2? King of Cups. What would a psychic say about pile 2, please, Spirit? Okay. Okay. I'm looking at all the water here. I'm definitely got pulled to the water immediately. You have very emotional energy, pile 2. They would say that you're very affectionate. The psychic would say to your future spouse that you're very affectionate. You live with your, within your heart. You're very warm energy. And with this water energy, very, very deep also. Pile 2. Very deep, emotionally nurturing. Like you're very, very giving of your warmth. What else, Spirit? What I'm getting here also is you're very spiritual too. Very spiritual. You have a lot of spirit energies with you, pile 2. I'm getting a gentle energy from you, pile 2. Very gentle, like nurturing energy too. But with a lot of this water energy, there can be a tendency to be overly sensitive also, is what the psychic would say to your future spouse, is to make sure that they are gentle with you, pile 2. That you respond very well to like acts of kindness and people that are more gentle, that you don't like rough confrontations, is what I'm getting here. You're very gentle and you seek out balance. You like to always feel balanced, and that's very important to you, pile 2. You like warmth. You like peace. You like serenity also. You're very spiritual, and you're very connected to the divine as well. And you pray a lot. I'm getting this energy, very, very, and you're very, also because you have this gentle energy about you, you're very divinely protected as well, because you need that protection because you came to this earth so sensitive. Like a lot of you are in this pile, very empathetic. Like a lot of you are very empaths, is what I'm trying to say. Very, very susceptible to energies around you, pile 2. So you came here with this energy. You guys are very natural healers as well, is what the psychic would say to your future spouse. And that they have to tread carefully when, if there's any kind of discussion that needs to happen in the relationship, or something that needs to be, worked out, that they need to come at you in a more of a gentle, like you don't respond well to rough and confrontation type of energies. You don't respond well. You have very sensitive energy. I keep getting very soft energy that you have, and you came here with this energy because you guys are natural healers, and you're very sensitive to other people's energy. You can immediately sense what people are feeling, and you're very affected by those energies, and that's why you have all these divine protectors around you. You have a lot of fierce protection around you, pile 2. Is what the psychic would say, that you don't even have to do anything, pile 2, to even I definitely think you guys should the psychic would tell your future spouse that you have to be very, very implement protections around you, because you are so susceptible to other people's energies. But also with this energy, that you don't even have to do anything, that if somebody messes with you, pile 2, you have so much divine guided protection around you, that your spirit team will actually go after anybody that tries to cross you in a negative way. Very gentle energy. You seek balance out. You would definitely give the shirt off your back to somebody's energy that I'm getting here. And but also you're susceptible to because you have so much water energy around you, that you can be susceptible to feelings like you just being overly sensitive to things, is what I'm getting here, pile 2, from spirit. So that's what a psychic would say to your future spouse. Like, listen. And I feel like also what I'm getting with this is that you are going to attract a future spouse that is very protective towards you as well, because that's what the kind of partner that would most benefit you, or you know, your energy would benefit the most by. Okay, we got the World here. So what the psychic would say to your future spouse is that with this World here, and I'm saying this because this might not apply to everyone here. So if you guys are not physically well traveled, you guys have old souls. Pile 2. You have a very old soul, and you came here with this ancient wisdom, and that's why you're so like devoted to balance, and you're so empathetic with others. Like, you're a natural healer. You can heal people with just them sitting around you. You have this ancient wisdom that people would just benefit by sitting next to your aura. And with this 10 of Pentacles here, you have Pile 2. To you, what the psychic would say to your future spouse is the thing that you would love to have is peace and tranquility and a loving home and a stable home. Pile 2 is what the psychic would say about you. We got Judgment that came out here. Again, what I was saying with this World, old soul here. You had a lot of incarnations, Pile 2. You have a lot of ancient wisdom is what I'm getting here too. A lot of ancient wisdom. Like, you don't but what I'm getting here is that you have this and some of you may not actually be like traditional introverts is what I'm saying, but you have more of a like pulled back, timid type of energy is what I'm getting here, that you don't even have to say much, that you have this divine protection around you. You had a lot of incarnations, Pile 2 is what the psychic would say to your future spouse. And that they need to provide a stable, safe home for you also. Not that you guys can't do it yourselves, but I'm just saying that the psychic would tell your future spouse, be like, listen, this person needs to have you know, a good structure around them, and you need, you know, have, you know, they need to have their energy protected to feel safe, and this person definitely, I feel like the psychic would tell your future spouse, like, to definitely pull out their masculine energy or protective energy. It doesn't have to be masculine, protective energy. And I think that you guys are going to attract an energy like that as well. Spirit, for Pile 2, can you tell me more about what the psychic would tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit? For Pile 2, can you tell me more about what the psychic would tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit? For Pile 2. Two of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay, definitely the future, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you love, that they would say that you love to have this beautiful soulmate companionship, and that you guys are meant to meet in this lifetime and be together. Pile 2, that you that this is a divine union is what the psychic would say to your future spouse. And what I'm seeing here is this Lion here. Again, I'm getting pulled to this like protection energy. The Page of Wands here, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting pulled to your future spouse's energy with this. The psychic would tell them, take this masculine energy, this with this page here. The page obviously is the youngest of the fire of the court, you know, the fire energy of the court cards. But it's like, yeah, so there's a younger. So there's like a playfulness to it, but there's also this this is what I'm getting with this is like a sexual stamina about this also, that there's going to be a youthfulness to this union. a lot of fun in the bedroom also. And also, but what I'm getting with this is the messenger card. So I feel like what the psychic is going to tell your future spouse is to bring this fun, like, you know, sexual prowess into the relationship, but also to be with the communication. Yeah, you can bring in this youthfulness, but also be careful with the rashness also, because remember with the pages, it can be like, you know, a little bit on the immature side. But again, to combine this with the King of Pentacles energy, this this masculine earthing energy, and I feel like they would tell your future spouse, like, listen, this person, your future spouse, is going to be, you know, really appreciate this union, this, and that to bring in this playful, like, sexual energy also, because I feel like some of you have your energy pulled in and you're so sensitive that you need this playful energy, but also this protective energy here with this King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is like the king of the earth realm, right? He owns everything. Like, he has all the prosperity, all the material wealth, everything that he needs to hold in his hands. He has it. He's achieved it all. He has everything. So what I'm getting with this, the psychic would tell your future spouse is to hold, like, yeah, this person needs this stability, this this sacred home of, like, protection around this sensitivity. They need to have a barrier around this sensitive nature, and to be this masculine, protective, but like also provider is what I'm getting here. Sorry, I was like having issue wording this, but with this, like, also bringing this sexual fun energy, protective energy, but bringing it like with this union, because that's what like really you would I feel like the psychic would tell your future spouse that your energy would blossom with this energy around them. Pile 2. The psychic would tell your future spouse, this is how this person is going to blossom. This is what you need to do to bring them out of their shell a little bit, because they're very sensitive. And so I feel like the psychic would tell your future spouse, even you're very, very warm. You have this beautiful, lovely, nurturing energy, but also that you have to be protected, because people have taken advantage of this nurturing, beautiful energy. Let's look into the other cards now. Spirit, for pile 2, what would the psychic tell their future spouse about them? What would the psychic tell their future spouse about them? Sorry guys, if I get tongue-tied sometimes. It's hard for me to get the words out sometimes. It's a little annoying, but sorry. Okay, Spirit, for pile 2, what would the psychic say about... What would the psychic say to their future spouse about pile 2? Yeah, they need to protect. You've had your heart broken. You're sensitive creatures, pile 2. That they need to tread carefully when communicating with you, because you're very sensitive. Your feelings can be hurt very much, but also that you respond well to this. Like, I keep getting this, that you, pile 2, that your energy is like so protected, because you have this beautiful, like beautiful, nurturing, healing, psychic energy about you, that you have so many spirit protectors around you, and that this divine counterpart, this soulmate connection, this spouse that's coming into your life, is going to have kind of an opposite energy to you, pile 2, to protect your heart. And I know a lot of people are against, like, I don't need a protector, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. Okay, the psychic is going to tell them, like, yes, you can be to your future spouse, definitely be in your divine masculine energy for this person, because they are going to really connect well with that. They're going to really respond well to that. Definitely, this person is going to be very attracted to you also physically. Stamina, this person is like, and I keep getting here, because your energy might be pulled in a little bit, this future spouse, their energy is going to be more extroverted and outwardly engaging, right? And so they're going to be like the polar opposite to you, pile 2. And what the psychic would tell them is, like, yeah, go ahead and do that, because your future spouse is going to respond well to this divine masculine energy. Spirit, what else, please, for pile 2? What would the psychic say about them to the future spouse, please, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 2, please, Spirit? Look at this. Woman holding a heart. You, my loves, pile 2, you hold your heart on your sleeve. You would give anything to anybody, and that's why the psychic is going to tell your future spouse you need to protect their heart, because they would literally, even though they've probably been wronged by people before, they still will give to other people that they need to protect you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, and that's why you have so much divine protection, pile 2. Anything else, please? You guys have this beautiful, I'm almost positive you guys are like literally natural healers. Pile 2. What else, Spirit, for pile 2? What would the psychic tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit? What would the psychic tell their future spouse about them, please, Spirit? Look at this, the temple path. And look at all these orbs here. Look at this. You are protected. It's like you guys reside in this little beautiful spiritual gazebo. Like your energy is like protected in this gazebo. But you're very spiritual too. So you're like literally, you've had so many incarnations. Spirit, the psychic would tell your future spouse, like you blossom in this temple with protection around you. That you blossom. You literally, there's a garden here, right? Like this is where you blossom in a beautiful, happy, protective home, and your energy protected by spirit and your, people around you as well. But you are very spiritual, pile 2. Also, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you are very spiritual. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit, about pile 2? What would the psychic say about pile 2, please? What would a psychic say about you, pile 2? What would a psychic say about you, pile 2? Yeah, okay. So you see here, she's walking away. So she's been behind. You see how she like opened up the gate and now she's walking out of she was behind here. She was over here, right? She was behind the gate. She was like protected behind the gate. And you flourish when you feel safe, when your energy feels safe. Again, you see all these little spirits here. That looks like a butterfly, but I think these are like spirit orbs around here too. She's protected. And when she feels, when you guys pile 2 feel protected, that you are able to walk out and be yourselves. Yes, the sun here, again, blossoming. She's able to blossom and be herself in her watery energy, in her watery emotional energy, being safe in her emotions because the sun is lighting her and warming her and protecting her. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We all vibrate and, a different level, different frequencies. We all interact with the universe in different ways. And I think this energy is beautiful. Okay, Spirit, for pile 2. Anything else for pile 2? What can you tell me about pile 2? And what the psychic would tell their future spouse. What would the psychic tell their future spouse, please, Spirit, for pile 2? For pile 2, please, Spirit. For pile 2. Pile 2. Yes, okay, so trapped in fear. Again, some of you guys are so sensitive that you feel like you have to, that you do have insecurities, and that sometimes they get to you and you're afraid to like live or do things because some of you might suffer from social anxieties, what I'm getting here. A pile 2. Spirit, what else for pile 2? What else for pile 2? What would a psychic say about pile 2 to their future spouse? What would a psychic say about pile 2 to their future spouse, please, Spirit? Victory and success. Okay. You gain your power from being connected to spirit, pile 2. What I'm getting here, you know, when people say that when people live in the upper chakras too much, we get like ungrounded. Like the lower chakras, like the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus is what kind of keeps us grounded. But the upper ones, the crown, third eye, the throat, like, you know, in the heart, when we're living up in those too much, we become ungrounded. But for some reason, I'm getting here that you get your groundedness and your strength from spirit, from the divine. You're deeply protected, pile 2. And you following this? Oh, this is what I'm getting here. Okay, so spirit, the psychic would tell your future spouse that a lot of you, pile 2, will gain your victory and success from working with spirit and working with your divine gifts, with your healing abilities. You see this this guy behind him, he's wearing all green. What I'm getting with this also, this green energy, your heart. You live in your heart, pile 2, and you have a lot of green energy. It's a heart chakra. Like, you literally heal with your heart and your compassion and empathy. And a lot of you are such natural healers that you might even be pulled to working with energy healing, psychic work, things of this nature. But you definitely, just people sitting around you, like I was saying before, they heal with you. And what the psychic would tell your future spouse is that you are going to gain your victory and success and stability and security from working with spirit, and you get your spiritual strength from your divine protectors also. But that a lot of you, the psychic would say, is that you are meant to work with spirit, and you are very spiritual beings, and you're natural healers, and that's where you're going to get your victory and success, pile 2. Okay, I think that's about it. I hope these messages made sense for you and you enjoy the reading, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, spirit. Let's create energy, please, spirit. Spirit, help me to connect with pile 3. Help me to connect with pile 3, please, spirit. Please, spirit, help me to connect with pile 3. And please help me to clear the energy from pile 2. Let's clear the energy from pile 2. Let's clear the energy from pile 2. Spirit, help me to connect with pile 3, please. Okay. All right, spirit, let's connect with pile 3, please. Pile 3. What would a psychic say about pile 3? Spirit. What would a psychic tell their future spouse about pile 3? What would a psychic say to their future spouse, please, spirit, for pile 3? Pile 3. What would the psychic say to their future spouse about them? Spirit. Spirit, for pile 3. Okay, we got the Chariot. Okay, we got the Devil. And we got the Star. Okay. Okay. What they would say is, pile 3, you're very driven. Very driven with your ambitions. You don't like to have your time wasted. Whatever you like to do, you do it with deep, like a lot of power. And oops. Oh my goodness, I have cards flying everywhere. You got 3 major arcana cards. And then we got, yeah. All right, so we just connect for a second. Definite, like, ambitious energy that you have, pile 3. But what I'm getting here, the psychic would say to your future spouse, you have, when you get something in your mind, nothing leads you astray, but you get to the point where it's all that's on your mind is what they would say to your future spouse. Like this could be, let's say, for example, when I was saying that with the Chariot here, you're very driven, right? Let's say you have a project on your mind, or you want to finish something at work. It can be all that's on your mind, and it's like, so like you literally have blinders on, that you can get addicted to overworking is the energy that I'm getting, or making money or something. Whatever you put your mind on, sometimes you put on these blinders, is what the psychic would say to your future spouse. Good energy, but it can lead to overextending yourself. Pile 3. With the Star card here, you guys have a very spiritual energy to yourselves as well. You have a lot of dreams, is what the psychic would say to your future spouse. A lot of dreams. But also that you're going to be recognized for your hard work as well. But they would say that you guys are kind of workaholics also, pile 3. You guys can overdo it. And, oh, this is what they would say, that the psychic would tell your future spouse that you have a tendency of overdoing things and not balancing your energy. That's what they would say. But that you're very, very driven, and you have like super like big dreams for your future that you're going to attain, and people are going to recognize you also. But that you do have a tendency of overworking and overindulging sometimes, and that you need to balance your energy, pile 3. Let's get some more messages. But overall good, just definitely balance. They would say that you guys need some R&R at times. They would tell your future spouse, this person needs some R&R. Make sure that they're resting and rejuvenating, because they need it. Spirit, for pile 3, what else can you tell me about pile 3? Also, what they would say is that you guys are workaholics, but also when you get something in your mind, you can be so invested in the dream that you get addicted to the dream also as well. This could be a message for just like 1 or 2 of you. This is what I'm getting, is that you can be so invested in what you're aspiring to achieve that you lose sight of the path to, though. Like you can get too much stuck in the mind with this. Okay, Spirit, for pile 3. For pile 3, Spirit, for pile 3. What can you tell me, Spirit? What would the psychic say? What would the psychic say about pile 3, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 3 to their future spouse? Okay, we got the Moon here. I'm definitely sensing a spiritual energy here from you guys, pile 3. Oh yeah, look at this, the High Priest. You guys got so many, look, you got all major arcana cards. Oh my God, look at the Magician here. You guys are the magic pile. You guys are the witchy magic pile. Oh, this is why I was getting this. Okay. You guys can be like, you have a lot of dreams of what you're trying to achieve also, but with this Moon card, you're like, I feel like a lot of you can be stuck in the subconscious, deep levels is what I'm getting. You can get ungrounded. That's the message that I was trying to get. But definitely motivated energy here, motivated to make money regarding something spiritual is what the psychic would tell your future spouse. You guys are master manifestors, this pile. Pile 3, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you guys are magicians, witches, spellcasters, even tarot readers, psychics, very in touch with the subconscious, with the shadow, with spirit, but you're going to be well known for it too. the psychic would say, if you aren't already like putting your stuff out there and people seeing you guys like maybe on social media or something regarding this, ooh, you will be. Pile 3. I have too many cards flying out over here. But okay, I keep getting this. So like, and there's going to be money made from this with this devil card as well. But what I'm getting with this, I keep getting this message, is that the psychic would say is that a lot of you have this in your mind that you want to be recognized so much that it's like an addictive thought of you wanting to be recognized by people also. That it's in your mind, but you're very spiritual people though. Pile 3, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you are very, very psychic. And this person, this future spouse also might be involved in this and might be attracted to you because of this as well. They might be involved in this like psychic work as well. One sec. Okay. Spirit, for pile 3, please. For pile 3, what would the psychic say to their future spouse about pile 3? They would definitely tell them that you are very spiritual. Probably have altars in your house, tarot cards, and if they aren't spiritual, which I think a lot of you for pile 3, your future spouse is going to be involved in this type of stuff as well. And if they are not, their psychic is going to tell. Look at this. The Hierophant just jumped out. A lot of you are psychic leaders or psychic counselors. So, you know, tarot readers are basically like counselors also, in my opinion. Leaders in your field, whatever field that you are in, if it's like healing or if it's like energy work, Reiki, that kind of stuff, even sound healing, tarot readers, yoga instructors, all of you pile 3, you're very involved in this kind of subjects. And whatever your field that you are in specifically, you are leaders in that also, and teachers also. And people go to you for guidance, pile 3. And so what the psychic would say is that to their, let's say your future spouse went to a psychic and asked them like, oh, when am I going to meet my future spouse? The psychic would tell them you're going to meet them at a psychic convention, or you're going to go meet them and they're going to be teaching a class of this kind of thing, or you're going to see them on social media. You're going to see something that they're teaching, or they're reading cards, or they're doing Reiki healing, or something of this nature. You're going to see them on something on the internet. And that's how you're going to see them. That's what the psychic would tell your future spouse. Spirit, for pile 3, what would the psychic tell their future spouse? What would they say about pile 3, please, Spirit? For pile 3, what would the psychic say about pile 3, please, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 3, please, Spirit? Juggling a lot of things. I would say to your future spouse that you have a lot of projects going on, you're very busy, and when you meet them, that you might not even be looking for love, but that your future spouse is going to come into your life when you're very, very busy. Pile 3, you're very giving also. The psychic would tell your future spouse that you give, you're like very charitable also of your energy. That you're, a lot of you are healers, pile 3, and the psychic would tell them that people come to you for services. They give you, they pay for the services that you provide. A lot of you are work in this field, pile 3. Also very creative. That you guys might, this is what the psychic will tell your future spouse, that you're juggling so many projects. Not only are you working on this spiritual aspect of your life, like you're actually working in this field, but also you're working on a side project, or like you're birthing a new project of creation for yourself. And that you're going to be meeting them, that they're going to be meeting you, when you're in this infancy of this new project. You could be creating, let's say, cards, or you're writing a book, or you're creating some kind of art, or creating a program that's involved in this kind of psychic work, spiritual work. The psychic will tell your future spouse about you. 2 of Wands. They're going to meet you. The psychic is going to tell your future spouse that you are on the cusp of a huge decision also. Lots of projects and things going on. But that you are in your happy place, that you are very happy and feel fulfilled in the area that you're in when they meet you. And that you put a lot of work into your projects and you're just waiting on the harvest right now, pile 3. Very, very lovely, content energy is what I'm getting from you guys. Spirit, for pile 3, what else can you tell me about what the psychic would say about them to their future spouse? What would the psychic say about pile 3 to their future spouse, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 3 to their future spouse, Spirit? What would the psychic say about pile 3 to their future spouse? That you guys are going to be doing very well financially. Pile 3. You're going to, okay, this is another thing. What was I saying about you're going to be birthing a new project, you're working on a lot of stuff? Pile 3, the psychic would tell your future spouse that you are on the cusp of a huge decision and like forming alliances, collaborations, working with others, even signing contracts regarding your work. It's going to be bringing in money. Look at this. Man holding a coin, contract, woman holding a coin. This is another message. Remember I was saying that your future spouse might meet you in some kind of class you're going to be teaching or something. Or this could be, the psychic is going to be telling your future spouse also that they might be meeting you when they are involved with you regarding some kind of contract regarding this type of work. Pile 3. Because look at this. The man holding a coin facing the woman holding a coin, and the contract is between them. And obviously, this is your future spouse, so you guys are going to get married. So I'm not thinking that that's a contract, but you guys are going to meet. The psychic is going to tell your future spouse that you guys are going to meet regarding some kind of contract. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, that you're creating. They're going to tell your future spouse that you're creating great happiness in your life, fulfillment. 9 of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment card. Pile 3. You guys have been working busy bees, creating happiness and fulfillment in your lives. If you aren't there, you're going to achieve it, pile 3. And that's what the psychic is going to tell your future spouse about you. Also, what the psychic is going to tell your future spouse is that you are very fair. Like you like, pile 3, you like to have equal sharing of energies. Yes, very equal. You want to share energies equally, pile 3. And that you would appreciate a spouse and partner, divine counterpart, whatever, that is spiritually aligned, that is working on their spiritual path also, pile 3. Spirit, what else? What would a psychic say about pile 3 to their future spouse, please, Spirit? What does psychic say about pile 3? Deep psychic skills, awareness there. Yes, so you're going to be in the midst of a huge decision coming up. Look, this is the other card that kind of represents the Chariot also. Deep commitment to your cause. Nothing gets in your way of harvesting everything that you have worked for, pile 3. This is some great energy, and the psychic is really going to say that you guys are very much the spiritual spellcasters, healers, of your fields, pile 3, and that you are going to be coming upon a huge material harvest. All your work is being, rewarded, basically, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you guys